Welcome to the Department of Education Preschool Learning Kids lessons. The purpose of these lessons is to expose you and your child to literacy, math, STEM, and social emotional activities that will add to their success in kindergarten. You are your child's first and best teacher, and the Department of Education Migrant Program is here to support you in that role. We are providing your child with a backpack that contains the books and the materials to complete all lessons. I will now demonstrate a literacy lesson for Tortillas Around. The objective, the child will retell a story by sharing the important story parts in the right order. The suggested book is Tortillas Around, and the materials needed are clay, construction paper, scissors, glue, and scissors. Today, we're going to learn more about the parts of a fiction story, the characters, the setting, and the problem. You will retell the story Tortillas Around using these elements. Let's read the book Tortillas Around. Round are sombreros. Round is the moon. Round are the trumpets that blare out a tune. Round are campanas that chime and ring. Round are the nest where the swallows sing. Round are tortillas and tacos too. Round is a pot of abuela stew. I can name some round things. Can you? Square are the letters. We know them well. Square is a board game to help us spell. Squares are ventanas that give a view. Square is my clock and my photos too. Square is the park and the Zócalo. Square is a fountain from long ago. How many square things do you know? Rectangles are carts with bells that shine and cold paletas in summertime. Stone metates inside our casa help us grind our corn to masa. Rectangles are flags that fly above the scoreboard, way up high. How many rectangles do you spy? Triangles are crunchy chips for guacamole and other dips. Triangles sail the breeze. They line the shore and they glide from seas. Sandias chilled in tubs of ice, quesadillas by the slice. Triangles can beat the heat. What other triangles can you eat? Oval is my favorite locket, a special pebble in my pocket. I find ovals at the store, huevos, olives, beans galore. Can you name a couple more? Stars for piñatas, stars for light, lining streets with colors bright. There are so many shapes wherever you go. How many shapes do you know? Okay, can you tell me the setting of the story? Where does the story take place? Yes, outside in the city. What characters are in the story? Right, lots of different people are in the story. Is there a problem in the story? You're right. No, there's not a problem in this story. Okay, let's see if you can tell me what happened at the beginning of the story. Right, at the beginning of the story, you see round things. What happened in the middle of the story? Right, in the middle of the story, you see different kinds of shapes like squares. What happened at the end of the story? You're right. At the end of the story, you see lots of different shapes everywhere. Okay, let's make something that is round. We're going to make some Mexican art using clay and foams. So we're going to use some clay and we're going to use some foam shapes. And you can use other materials that you see in your backpack, that you have in your backpack. Remember that we're going to make Mexican art. And when we do Mexican art, it's lots of different bright colors, like in the book. The book has lots of different bright colors. Even the cat over by the fiddle is red. The birds are blue. Do you see all those different colors? Okay, let's remember something round. Okay, like the moon and tortillas. So here is something round like the moon. And here's a tortilla, and we're going to put the tortilla inside of a purple basket. Okay, great. What other things can you make that are found in the book? I want you to use as many bright colors as you can, just like in the book. Okay, so I want you to take one piece of art you created, and I want you to tell me what shape it is and where you saw it in the book. So let's work on our piece of art first. I'm going to show you some art here that I've already finished. Okay, so here is the sun, and here's a book about flowers. So can you take your art and tell me what shapes you saw at the beginning? Start from the beginning, go to the middle, and then go to the end. And be sure you tell me all the important details about shapes and colors in the book. Okay, that's the end of the literacy lesson.